Hello, welcome to episode 13 of our playthrough of Conquest of Eo as an alchemist, Beastmaster on Impossible Random. We are continuing right where we left off. So, what is this? Rabbit's foot. Find 10% more loot. Okay. We are struggling in our economy. However, we are slowly making progress towards that tier 100 in our domain. We are also slowly completing quests around the map and putting together an army that we can send against the mages. Oh, it's the shrine. The shrine is silent. As you enter, you find its inhabitants dead. Undergast's troops have rushed through in a brutal onslaught. There is no sign of Arion's quill, and everyone inside was killed anyway. Bury the dead before we leave. With each body you care for, new energy seems to surge through your soldiers. It is almost as if Arion himself grants them strength for honoring his priests. We can still beat Undergast to the next shrine. Okay, where is the next shrine? Oh, there it is. Alright, that's your mission. Level up available over here. More damage. Ooh. Ooh. I think I want intimidating attack. There we go. Enemies cannot retaliate. And we are sending you to revenge upstream. Yeah, let's start completing these quests. And you are looking for those undead. Kill that, gather this. You are also looking for those undead. Elven ruins. Approaching the ruins of a slender elven tower, you see a group of men in alluvian colors shouting and pointing at something you cannot see. As they spot you, they cry, "These accursed ghosts keep attacking us. Help us fight them back and you can share the treasure we found here." The ghosts must have had a reason to attack you. A melodic voice interrupts you, whispering from the ruined tower. Listening closer, you hear how an elven family, hunted by Baron Meldick centuries ago, sought refuge here. The whispers implore you to leave their resting place in place to drive off the men plundering their graves. We are already helping the elves, so attack the grave robbers. A little time after the last of the robbers dies, you make out ghostly shadows hovering in the darkness of the ruined tower. And their corpses. Leave everything be and go. As you walk away, you can hear a whisper on the wind, thanking you for defending this resting place. The denizens of this place have blessed us. Alright. We have been blessed. Okay. I think we see what happens over here. It is turn them into the regular dead again. You should revive, right? You are going to revive. You are going to revive. It's not a question. Yes, okay, good. Besting all of these undead hordes vastly improves your standing with Odale as well as with the rest of Chilishire. It is good to be appreciated. Alright, now. Whoa, what is this? Dreamweaver's Bond links this unit to target allied unit in 6 range for 3 turns. Target receives Dreamweaver's Bond, which is 5 extra melee damage, 3 more focus and 3 more speed, and immunity to flanking. And the caster absorbs 30% of all damage dealt to it. This is much better than the other option. Yeah, I think we take this. 30% of the damage dealt, though. This thing has 50 health. I don't want it to absorb 30% of the damage. Oh, this ability is so good, but it's so bad on him. I think I have to pass on it. This unit and every ally in its stack gains 2 willpower. Much less exciting, much better, I think. Everything gets 2 white and 2 death damage reduction. Yeah, I think we take human officer. And here we take 25% white resistance. Okay, so we are going to leave these guys over here. Where's your lodge? What are we doing with your lodge? Where is your lodge? What are you gathering? Nothing, because... Oh, this, okay. Alright. So, no, we're not going to leave them here. Hold on. No. We are going to leave the wolves, the werewolves, here. We are going to levitate the tower. And we are going to start working on those Shaper ruins. Or maybe the Allfire nodes. I don't know. I think I want this one. Yeah. But this one is so close to us. Come on, it's 2 days. Let's do this. Alright. And the werewolves are on their own quest, each of them, so... Out of the corner of your eye, you catch a shimmer in the air. At first glance, you could have sworn this place was empty, but now you turn to see a wishing well. Curious. On the opposite side. Direction, I mean. Let's take a look. You come upon a well with a small shingled roof and a rope that falls all the way into the water. Legends say that Lady Luck resides in wells, granting a boon in return for a tribute freely given. We give it 5 gold. You are surprised to hear the coin land with a wooden thud. Glancing down into the well, you don't see any kind of bucket. Even pulling the rope up a little, there is nothing that could possibly explain the noise. I need someone to explore this well. One of your soldiers scales the well on a fresher rope and reports finding a half-rotten wooden crate. A little while later they re-emerge holding a glowing glyph. Oh, nice. This will help greatly in upcoming battles. You stay there. Right. So many orcs in that area. I just can't keep up with a single unit. Okay, we have levels over here. Level up. This is really good. But so is this. I think we take the... Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Hold on. Let me see. What trinkets do we have? Okay, nothing particularly good. Alright, we take the vial then. And battle cry. Clean this area as much as possible. This would really help us. Okay, this isn't the combat stack, so I'm going to be taking the gold here. And the armor. Damage. Maybe later. Hold on. We aren't that strong, and we aren't fully rested, and we aren't buffed. So let's do all of that. Corrode them. Heal them. Resist elements. Missile resistance. Hold on, let me check. I don't think they have missiles. Throw sand. Is that worth it? Blinding powder. Yeah, no. And yeah, that's it. We still don't have stone skin. Could I do this maybe? Level up. This unit's missile attacks don't suffer from range penalty. Yes, please. Alright. Don't go there. Go there. Oh, hold on. Apologies. I thought that was a worker. And you, well, we will recall him when we are ready. Alright, and we also want to aid them. I'm going to need more money. Continue the adventure. Level up. 6 damage against units with undead. Alright. Tower can move over here. I mean, if it reaches it in a single day. What's going on, Undergast? Is displeased with me? What are you talking about? Who did? Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's fight this now. Time to leave, indeed. There's a forlorn village. You come across a few farmhouses, strangely well preserved, but empty of life. It seems they have been recently abandoned. Investigate. Nothing is rotten or decaying. There are a few useful ingredients and food for fresh rations lying on tables. You cannot sense any illusion magic at work yet. This is clearly no ordinary place. Rest here for a while, see what happens. Nothing good. Corroded armor. The company makes camp and falls into a deep and troubled slumber place, plagued by nightmares. Leave while you can. I thought there would be a fight. Ooh, a portal into the unknown. The Medusas. Select research. Enchanted units can traverse forests and mountains with ease. Okay. Research stone skin. And you can go fight them. And you can go fight them. And what's up with this? Grants 50% item find when inside your domain. Where is your... You don't have a lodge. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting you're a hero. You're a hero. Alright, let's fight it. Hey, there are the collecting remains. Woo! It's just a prank, bro. Calm down. Alright, and you are going to be recalled. Let's take a look at the Shaper's secrets. Entering the ruin, you are in awe of the elegant structure the Shapers were able to create. Much of it is still intact, though the passage of thousands of years have not gone by without a trace. Plants have grown over most of the walls and paths. Deep cracks run through the foundations. Still, its beauty and tranquility is staggering. Who are the Shapers again? You recall one of the books your master had you read as a student. It told of the greatness of Eo's first humanoid race, the Shapers. Almost godlike, they came from the seed of life that the Allfather Aeonir planted in the world thousands of years ago. Their understanding of magic and its workings were so deep that they could create masterpieces such as this place without so much as a thought. It is marvelous indeed. You find yourself in a large round room with an oval stone slab at its heart. A metal plate is mounted on a waist-high pillar next to it. The walls have shelves built into them. Some still hold trinkets, but most were scavenged long ago. Above all else, you feel the residue of strong magic thrumming through the air. So we've seen what the metal plate does. Let's take a look through the shelves. Small stone statues have been used to divide the shelves into different sections. Every book looks ornate, with silver inlays forming a script. Some words you can read, but many are foreign to you. You just about decipher nature, guards, and fire. Otherwise, there is nothing of interest here. A few knickknacks of no real value, and some decomposing books that crumble to dust when you touch them. Let's take a closer look at nature. You look at the stone book and... Stone book, didn't we take nature? Wasn't that fire, stone, and nature? I chose nature. I'm pretty sure I did. You look at the stone book and gently brush your fingers over the inlay in hopes of uncovering its secrets. You press against it. With a soft click, it shifts slightly into the wall. The shelf hisses as it moves across, suddenly revealing monsters. You find yourself face to face with what must be this hall's guardians. Defend our position. How was this a 1000 threat unit? When the fighting ends, something flutters to the ground, a piece of vellum that must have been hidden away and freed up by this current of your battle. When you pick it up, a rush of energy surges through you. These are the records of the Shapers themselves. This was well worth the dangers. Ooh, summon Medusae, insight and wind walking. Insight. Studying the endlessly moving patterns of the Allfire grants an insight into the very fabric of creation and every magical effect that exists. That explains nothing. Windwalking. Creates a floating disk of solid air below your troops, allowing them to march on it where you want them to go. That explains more. Summon Medusae. Shar of the Isles has brought the Medusae to Fiara, and by means of this spell, calls on them at will. That explains a lot. See? Difference in explanations. Anyway, let's tinker with this. Put this here. Ooh, something happened. This is good. Right, this happened, of course. Okay, let's move you back into the tower and lift off. Where are we going? Oh, there's Zachariah's menagerie. Did I miss anything here? Shaper's secret down there, that is so out of the way. Yeah, let's go northeast with the tower. Alright, who's waiting orders? You are. A welcome respite. After a long day's walk, you find a ruin where you can rest for the night. It is partially covered by loose rocks, but otherwise seems sheltered from the elements. Let's take a look inside. Upon entering, you find a fire already burning. A dwarf stirring a pot. He looks at you, then at the pot, and finally at a stuffed toy animal sat on the floor next to him. I didn't know you invited guests, Rupi. I don't think I cooked enough for all of you, but I'm willing to share a meal. He waves you over with an apologetic grin. His gaze never meets you directly. He seems to stare at a point right above your head with unblinking eyes. We can't just take from you, we shall share too. He takes the offered drink and hands out bowls to everyone. What a wonderful trade. This is fine stuff. It reminds me of the bottle my brothers brought me from the cave not far from here. But this is even better. He soon falls asleep, bottle and stuffed animal hugged tightly to his body. No, kill him! No. Maybe we should go looking for this cave. Now, that means that in the future I have to take the other option, which I don't like, but... The cave entrance is very well hidden. If the dwarf hadn't told you about it, it would have been easily missed. Inside there are mining carts and equipment around a large vein of gold. Some of it has already been loaded into crates and can be taken easily. It seems the dwarf that offered you stew wasn't mad, but merely strange. Let's push our luck. Soon another crate has been emptied of gold. We can still get more. You are unloading another crate when a shout rings out. Oi, you! Who the bloody hell are you? Hands off! Time's up! And we win. Wow. Wow, nice. Rewards over here. Plenty of glyphs and XP. As you fight, you see a dwarf flee and disappear for help. Let's go before more come. Oh, that's the help. And that is the help, okay. Let's level up. Immune to burning, melee damage, and immune to burning. So, dwarves cannot walk really fast. So we have 2 days to regen. I think we will be fine. We are going to wait here. And you... are going to be our friend. Tomorrow. Today we are going to sleep here. Tower can move. Tower will move. Anything down here that we want? No. We start with these ones at the top, and then we will go elsewhere. Eight days. End the turn. Alright, I guess not. Spider back again. Okay, those dwarves walk fast. Okay. Well. Here we go. Level up available. Toxic. Health. And now we run because we don't want to face them. Oh, they are trapped anyway. Okay. So you move south. We need to resupply that stack of wolves. You will go this way to the collecting remains fights. You will clean up all of this. What are those? Plague beetles. Alright. And this as well. You are doing the revenge upstream quest. The villagers come running at your approach, crying for help. The river has stopped. We cannot fish or water our crops. Can your magic bring the water back to us? We need it so much. We will look for a solution. What is this? There. Okay. And we need to make a bridge. Right. You sleep and you continue. Where were you going? Where were you going? Oh, here. Tower can move, so tower will move. Level up available. I don't know how those wolves are still alive. End the turn. Oi, where are you going? All units have 100% extra daily regen. That was a blood golem spawning over there. Gathering boost. Alright. A group of undead shambles around aimlessly in the distance. Charge! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Okay, but holy. You collect the evidence of the slain undead to present at the Dark Veil Gate. It's time to leave. You're gonna wait there. And we're gonna hit you with this. Whoa, that is a strong stack. We are not going to fight that. But you know, just in case, we are going to corrode them. And don't make me chase you. What the fuck? Oh, hey, look. You quickly discover why the river is suddenly so low. A large cluster of jellies has clogged its narrowest point and the water flows over the banks instead. Upon further inspection, you realize the jellies are clinging to what must be an adult of their species. Try to disperse them with food? After throwing the bait, you realize you will need far more to get the jellies moving. Nevertheless, you have a feeling that with enough food, it can be done. It will only take a few more. The villagers will be thankful. Oh, that's it? Didn't have to fight. Are the villagers thankful? I guess so. Okay. The smell of blood is heavy in the air. The shrine is a picture of death and destruction. Priests lie dead, the temple silent. In one of the innermost rooms you find a glass case with a lavish velvet pillow inside. You can still make out the outline of a quill that must have laid centuries in it. Undergast beat us to it. Bury the dead, then we will leave. To kill a spider. I think this quest has been going on since the beginning of the game. Alright. Where are we going with this? We had a mission, didn't we? You had a mission. I guess we go there. And you stay there. Tower can move. Tower will move. End of the turn. So compared with our previous run, by leaving all of the spawners alive, I have much stronger stacks because I'm able to level them all up. And I'm not sure, but I'm assuming my opponents, the other circle mages, are having a tougher time building up stronger stacks because they also have to fight through nature. Level up available. Armor. Speed. Damage. Armor. And continue. Can you get to the village gossip down there? No, I think that whole area is under rivers and mountains. Wait, you can. You can. There's just something there blocking the way. Alright, awaiting orders. These guys. Hold on. Let me cast all of those buffs again. This and... what else do I have? Oh yeah, corrode, this. We should be fine. We are missing a unit here. Oh, I cannot do that. That's too far away. Hold on. Tier 3. What about you? Oh, you got nothing. Charge! You collect the evidence of the slain undead to present at the Darkvale Gate. It's time to leave. Level up. Elemental resistance. Armor. Movement speed. Willpower and gold. I need some time to regen. Hold on. Give me some time, brother. So, I've explored all of this area down here, right? Yeah, there's no demon there. So where is this corruption coming from? Oh, it's here. It's here. Where are we? Okay, and my units are here. Oh, snap. Okay, we have a mission. Alright. Cancel this. Yes. Hit them with regen. Boom. There. And slowly make your way there. You... I think the quest is done, right? Alright. Kill the spiders. The spiders must have been working diligently. You find large cocoons and nests everywhere. There is only a rustling of leaves before a large one suddenly lands in front of you, clicking its pincers threateningly. Above you, you only hear more such sounds. Maybe we can calm it. You are far from certain about using this magic in such a way, but the combination of spells you concoct is enough to make the beasts uncertain that you are easy prey. After a few warning jabs and clicks, the spiders skitter away, crawling back up into the trees and away. Let's break open the cocoons. You hack at the large cocoons and chunks of flesh ooze and spill free. Chunks of flesh and ooze spill free. The smell is horrendous, but everyone clenches their teeth and pushes through. The contents are mostly bones, but you find some usable materials in the wreckage too. Good work, everyone. You are looking across the brush for more useful gains. When a scream tears through the trees, it's close. Someone else has been discovered by more of the spiders. Quick, we have to save him. It's not long before you come across another spider den, this one blanketing the surroundings in white sheets of thick silk. Spiders are crawling about the place, but there is still movement from one of the cocoons. Suddenly, a human hand breaks out of the white mass, desperately clasping for air. Defend that person. Alright. Throughout the fight, you hear muffled cries for help that seem to become more incessant when the spiders lie dead at your feet. The hand keeps thrashing at the cocoon, trying to pry it open. Get this cocoon open. Your soldiers use their sharpest blades to tear the cocoon open, and a young man collapses out, coughing up acid and mucus. He immediately tries to rub the viscous liquid off himself with the leaves and branches, standing up shakily. Thank you. I was sure I was done for. Thank you. I won't forget what you've done here today. He scrambles at his pockets for a moment and then presses a meager coin purse into your hands. Keep your gold, we don't need it. Oh, bless you, kind soul, thank you. I really will never forget this. With that and some nervous waves, the young man makes his way back through the brush to go home, tenderly nursing his still stinging wounds. Let's take what we can to the militia. Spider Slayer! Hello there. Tower can move, tower will move. Level up available. Health, elemental resist, health, willpower. Alright, we want the focus. End the turn. Oh, they have a death wish. Whoa, what was that? Ooh, that stag is scary. Alright. Mine that, level up. Get some health. Waiting orders. You've regenerated a little bit, so let's go take a look over here. You are on your way towards the Dark Veil Gate. Level that up. As you come across the remote village, you see local militia soldiers taking down defenses from the outer houses and fields, carefully removing barbed fences and wooden spikes. One of them gives you a friendly wave and an impressed smile as you approach. You must be the forces who ended the lives of those miserable spiders, she calls. That we are. My idiot son returned a little while ago and told us of your work. Thank you, mate. It was a great kindness. He is recovering now, and we can remove the barricades now finally. Is there some reward for all this work? Of course, the militia woman organizes a pouch of coins for you to take on your way. Put it to good use. It is well earned. Thank you. Take care now. A loud eruption interrupts your journey through the icy peaks of the Middle Mountains, followed by shouting, "Help! Monsters! Monsters!" As the ruckus draws closer, you see a few dwarfs fleeing from a large fire golem. Run. As you flee, the golems fling large chunks of stone and earth at you, hitting some of your soldiers. The dwarves run towards Uramgor. They must have some kind of refuge that you might still be able to find. The golems, tired from the chase, decide to take shelter in a nearby cave. Maybe we should make sure they are safe. Alright. This is not a fight I can win. Alright, let's back off. Wait there. Tower can move, tower will move. Hold on, where is this darkness that I just found about? It's right there. I am right there. No, that is not my tower. Where's my tower? Over here. Okay. Yeah, getting it down there is a hassle. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm so close to this anyway. Alright. End the turn. Okay, we got something researched. What was it? Stone skin. Another buff we can throw during, well, before battle. Let's take a look at this insight thing. What it is, we don't know. And let's see. We are going to check out a brother's cry for help. You hear a cry for help echoing through the village. A dwarf runs up the street, gesturing wildly behind him. It seems he is being ignored. Help, trolls, we need help, please, anyone. By the villagers' reactions, you gather he must be one of Norgate's granite dwarves. Take a deep breath, tell us what happened. The dwarf wipes blood out of his eyes, running from a cut on his brow. There in Norgate, trolls from Regangor, please help my village, kill the trolls. Completely exhausted, he faints at your feet. We should help. Hurry. I haven't done this quest before. So yeah, we are heading here. And you are heading here. No, 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 no. Just wait. Oi, where's my loot? Where's my loot? Hold on, why? 700 versus 371. What? It's not even close. Tower can move, so the tower will move. What is that? Fire golem. Ghostly problems. End the turn. The problem with leaving the spawners on alive is that turns take forever. You happen upon a library and search it in the hopes of learning more about the Allfire. Instead, you are met with death. The scholars all lay slain. Blood has splattered the shelves and desks, and many bookcases have been emptied completely. Nothing is left but dust, corpses, and a few pages. We bury their dead. They deserve that much respect. As you collect the dead, you notice one of them is clutching a piece of paper close to their chest. You unfurl it and see a single word written in blood, undergast. When you have laid the bodies to rest, a newfound vigor finds your troops. It's time to leave. Right, level up. Subdue. Deal 27 physical damage to an adjacent enemy. Enemies become slaveable when broken or routed. Wow. Level up. What is this? Arcane Ascended. All skills cost no focus. Oh wow, is that really? I shouldn't have taken them. What? Oh, what a waste then. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, hold on. Let's use this to fill in that slot we have. The tank. Let's take the tank with us. The guard looks at your troop in surprise as you approach them. I remember ya. So, you got out alive. Wouldn't have bet on it. Now I expect you want your reward, eh? Well, you're fresh out of luck. Coins run out and the king hasn't sent more. I was told to let you know that the kingdom is eternally grateful and all that. And you can keep those stinking bones, he says, looking at the sacks of undead remains you carry. I demand the gold promised to me. I told you we're fresh out. Now away with you if you don't want to end in the gaol. Give me the gold or I will pry it from your dead hands. I guess we will pry it from their dead hands. -6 rep. We were doing this for rep. You dispatched the guardsmen with ease, discovering they had hidden the reward coin in their barracks. 7 keeps won't miss them, I think. Well, they missed them for 6 rep. Level up. Willpower, level up. Elemental resistance, level up. Speed, and level up. Damage. Missing Alchemist or the Seven Keeps Library. Collect this. You have heard a lot of talk about Royal Academy's famous library here in Seven Keeps, a treasure trove of knowledge governed by the Council of Magistrates, which is comprised of humans, elves, and dwarves. It is said it holds the greatest collection of books available in Viara. Worth a visit. And Missing Alchemist. You peruse the busy market stalls and notice a curiously empty spot in the otherwise crowded square. It's the old dwarven alchemist, one of the neighboring traders offers as she sees you looking at the empty spot. Haven't seen him around for quite a bit. Perhaps worth investigating? Maybe. In the next episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a comment or a sub or a like, and I'll see you on the next one.